Hello everyone, and welcome to something a little bit different. You're gonna have a taste of Company of Heroes free, Spearhead free, as a cast here. My first ever Spearhead free cast. It's not gonna be as long a one, but it's gonna give us a good taste of things and how it feels. And hopefully it'll work correctly. This is a 4v4 on the map Steps. You'll probably know Steps from Company of Heroes 2, but this looks much more like it's set in Africa for some reason. It's a victory point game. Anyway, let's go through the players. First on the axis today. You have Arkan as the Wehrmacht, especially which commander they picked. They have a choice, they've gone for Mechanized down here. We have, who's this? This is Maverick as the Africa Corps, I think? I think this is the Africa Corps, who's gone straight for Italian Combined Arms. We have, I need to be able to see all the players a little bit easier. This is Jonathan as the Wehrmacht, and then we have Axolotl as the Wehrmacht. It's probably a little bit easier to see if it's not a 4v4. Represent the Allies today. We have Porthos as the United States of America. We have La Passion as the United States of America. We have Athos as the British Commonwealth. Finally rounding out, we have Sergeant Joel as the United States of America. Which will be very interesting. We have a lot of Jeeps coming out here. This is going to be very different from what we're used to. And we have a lot of other troops here. Like, we have a lot of UI elements I have to get used to. That shows a lot of things in the cast mode here. But at least we can see all the resources down here for most of the players. It looks like the GPS going for the center, trying to capture the victory point. It looks like the troops of the Africa Corps moving up here. Having some Italian Artillery, I think. They're already being shut down. Jeep got shot to pieces there. Remember, this is Spearhead, just as coming here is free, so it will... Oh, it also says when someone gets killed. Oh, very intriguing. So things are very lethal, and people will die pretty quickly. As you can see, these Italians out in the open are being mowed down. American recon team coming up here behind the sandbags. Putting it into position and opening fire. Africa Corps to pull back quick. And well, down here looks like the Germans of the Wehrmacht are slowly capturing ground. People are expanding out with their troops. People just getting a little bit of a taste for things. Kettenkrad moving up here, but Kettenkrad has no way of defending itself. The Jeep should be able to take it out. Pretty clever was already getting to work, as you can see. Taking out the Kettenkrad pretty quick. We do have some Jägers nearby here. Maybe some Gewehr 43s getting behind cover. Remember, height is also a big factor in coming here is free. It's still being suppressed though. But the Jeep can still be shot out by if the Jägers are a little bit more diligent. It looks like the Wehrmacht's moving for the center here. Setting up some of their pioneers by some sandbags. We also have a sniper here for the... Is this from the British forces? It looks like it's an Australian sniper. There's no many shots there from up high. And a good shot in there on those pioneers. Congress being established here by some Italian Coast Guard. Also some Jägers getting up behind cover. Already on a lot of fire here. That Jeep is in a very good spot. Italians moving up as well. Also snipers a little bit out in the open. Need to take out that Jeep though. They're under a lot of pressure. And the Wehrmacht controls the southern flank pretty well.
Eager to get moving.
You probably don't have to see all these shooters they have available. At least not in the 4v4. Perhaps in the smaller game we'll have this UI element a little bit more clear to see. There's some of the Wehrmacht up here. They've even brought a Sanitator, a medic, to help oversee things. Italian Coast Guard trying to push up here. They are under a lot of fire from the American recon team. The American recon team will be able to hit them with their M1 Garans and their Thompsons. Still being shot to pieces though. But the Italian Coast Guard are not going to last long. He's being repaired here by some... those United States Marines. Those might be United States Marines engineers. Oh, that's very cool. Other things we're not really used to seeing here. Also have a Hauptmann here for the Wehrmacht trying to open fire. Trying to support the Italians. Also have a half-track coming up here for the Africa Corps. We can go very quickly with it. It's... well, it's being upgraded with an autocannon. There we go. So now it has an autocannon to work with. Which will cause a lot of issues for the Allies. They don't have a lot to deal with an autocannon at the moment. They do have a bazooka team nearby though. Trying to rush up. I don't think the half-track has realized there's a bazooka team coming. Has to pull back quick, might be too late. Oh, bazooka team's trying to get behind cover first. That might actually give enough time for the half-track. It's focusing on another target. And bazooka opens fire. Oh, they're being suppressed. I think that bunker suppressing the Americans did enough. Yeah, they're not able to hit the half-track. Oh no, my bazooka hits! Half-track gets taken out. Got the Panzer II ramming here for the Africa Corps. Laying out a lot more fire. This is the early version of the Panzer II, not the looks. It's going to be very cool to see if we get to see some more earlier war units in the coming Heroes Free. So we have an MG42 here for the Wehrmacht on the northern flank. Jaegers don't really have a good way of advancing because the Americans are with a pretty caliber machine gun here. Behind the rocks and the trees. Some more Jaegers moving up here quickly. The southern flank is firmly in Wehrmacht hands. More Jaegers pulling up. Looks like the German Wehrmacht is focusing more on Jaeger infantry rather than the Grenadiers. But the American recon teams are getting some good shots in. Using a rifle grenade there. Good rifle grenade too. Smoke canisters being flung near the Panzer II. You have a mortar pit here for the United States. We also have a Piat team coming up here for the British Commonwealth. And the Allies are just digging in up here. Looks like the Marines are very much about digging in.
Our Jaeger infantry have fallen.
Italians making the push for the center point. Not going to be easy approach for all the mortars. Yeah, and they're also being hit in the side here from the recon team. Alpha is directional in coming heroes, remember that. Do have an Italian tank coming up here for the Axis forces. This is a fairly big Italian tank, all things considered. And the two's nearby in supporting range. We also have a British officer here overseeing the front line. But an American AT gun is being rolled up. Italian tank on the move here. Please get used to the UI here. There's several other UI features I can use, but I'm not really sure which one I want to use. Perhaps this one? I just need to block out the replay thing here. Oh, you can just... Oh, okay! Ah, so that way you can actually see what the things they are. Okay. Very cool. Now you can actually see what they are. That's very cool. So I need to actually do this, I think. This might be the better way of doing it. Oh, that's a strafing run coming overhead. Didn't really do much to the German armor though, and the Italian tank. Looks like the Cardo Armata M13 is doing a pretty damn good job. And the two is in the open, and there's a Bazooka team coming our way. Bazooka misses. Oh, but Piat hits the Italian tank, taking it out. Italian tanks are pretty lackluster when it comes to armor. And the Axis are having a hard time advancing here. So I need to find a way to block out this, but that shouldn't be too difficult. And we can also just swap between the players, I think. I wonder if there's a way to just do it when I select them. Because that's how it worked in Common Heroes too, but we can just check on things here. This Australian sniper has done a lot of good work. And the two's trying to get shots on him though. His cover is so far helping him. It might not last forever. He does have the high ground and cover advantage. But he's being suppressed now by the Panzer II. German officer is moving to take the point here.
You have command points available.
So the British sniper managed to get away. Oh, it's Navy combat Marines. Okay. Oh, they're hit by a lot of mortar shells being pulled in. Probably by this officer. More Italian infantry on the approach. And it looks like the Wehrmacht has secured the northern flank. They brought up a 2-2-1 to hold the line. Americans have brought up a Chaffee tank, one of my favorite light tanks of the war. Surprisingly well armed, and it had the same gun as the Sherman actually, so... The Chaffee is actually honestly quite a dangerous weapon to fight. The pursuit team is going to aim for the Panzer II here. They hit the Panzer II, taking it out. I will say the destruction of the vehicles the company Heroes 3 looks a lot better. That's for damn certain.
Ready to scout.
Getting kind of moving about. We do have a Panzer 4F1 arriving here for the Wehrmacht. And so now that we actually have this view, we can see that Arkan here has gone for... what? I still need to learn the UI here. He's gone for Mechanized Battle Group and he's gone for Panzer Division. Because you have an extra thing in Spearhead where you're picking on the specialization. Meanwhile, looks like the... oh, what's it called? The Africa Corps has gone for Africa Theater, which I guess makes sense. There's a bunker in the southern flank, which so far is keeping the allies off it. It can be advanced on the machine gun fire. Looks like the Navy engineers are setting up Czech Hedgehogs here. It looks like the Germans have hands on all the victory points now. Not looking good here for the Allied forces. Another mortar team arriving here for the British. We also have howitzer things it up. We have several howitzers here for the Allied forces. Putting the Weasel to drag it to the front, I'm imagining. And the pack house is doing a lot of work to the German forces. They have several medic truck back here to operate from. Also scavenging the wrecks, good to see. Very important to see when German players do that. They can get a lot of resources out of scavenging the wrecks around the battlefields. I'm not sure what the American Marines can do here, or Navy infantry. Do we actually see where they are? Yeah, Marine support. Okay, that's cool. So you can actually pick you can pick to have the American Navy and Marines be your support forces. That's a nice choice. And yeah, we have the Italian Coast Infantry. Actually, that's the captain of the Coast Infantry. We also have an Italian flame tank coming out here. The Cara Armata with a flamethrower. Oh, we also have some Waffen SS up here. Some First SS. Looks like we have German Air Force flying overhead, the Luftwaffe. Gonna be Stukas bombing this area. Oh, using cannons. Not really sure how effective that was. We also have a Valentine tank here for the British forces. Really a variant of it. Frontal armor is holding on both tanks. Not really the tanks that are ideal for fighting each other long range here. We also have some 3rd Panzergrenadiers present. Oh, but I'm being hit by the artillery. Oh! Panzer 4 at 1 bench, penetrate. And 1 shield all it takes. Tapping into the southern flank. This thing could actually be dangerous for the Panzer 4 F1.
They still have 250 points left.
But the allies are having issues. You can also see the line of sight issues. Oh, Chaffee missed. I think that was the Sugar that missed, I think.
We have a surplus of command points available.
Chaffee needs to be quite cautious. We could probably have moved the Chaffee down here to start clearing out this. Because they're basically just allowing the Germans to secure the southern flank here. Aufklass doing the best here. So it's not actually Jägers, it's Aufklass. They're just using the Jäger voice lines. A lot of figures I have to learn here. Oh, we have the Desert Rats! He is hitting on the allied positions though. Until he's taking both positions, to be honest. And the Marines are just digging in with more equipment. But I don't think the allies can do much unless they can get to the victory points. Panzer 4 F1 is ready for moving again. The Italian Bersaglieri need to get used to all these names. I'm probably going to move to support this thing soon. There's going to be very little that can actually fight this thing. Stuka's coming in. Need choppers doing his best to try and shoot them down. They got one, but they land straight on it. Didn't do much damage though for balance reason. Looks like the Panzer 4 got taken out by a Piat. Allied Air Force is coming in. Coming around for another strafe. The Germans are lacking in air support. They are very clear targets once these planes come in again. Yeah, the Germans need to get some anti-air support. Pretty damn quickly too. Here comes the planes again. And you can see how dangerous it is when you have no anti-air.
Now get us moving.
One did get shut down though by the looks of it. have the chaff heading northwards with a 50 caliber machine gun and some scout infantry, as well as a 3-inch gun being pushed forwards. That's a pretty big 80 gun. I just brought up a sharpshooter here, a sniper. They are standing a little bit out in the open though, which will make them an easy target. Need to spread out more in Spearhead. And they are vulnerable here to the Chaffee. They have nothing that can really fight it, and indeed they retreat immediately, realizing they cannot fight that. Pack needs to be a little bit cautious, because if the Americans just move the infantry up, they can take out the pack.
Panzer Grenadiere have been deployed to the front.
That's the rats are retreating the wrong way, which got them killed. The Chaffee is so far doing a pretty damn good job.
Report. The enemy is down to 75 points.
And yeah, the Allies are holding down here a little bit too late.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
Also, the coming in there for the United States. And I think it's a little bit too late for the Allies to make a comeback. They didn't really get to the points fast enough. Like, they attacked down here way too late.
It's the time for action. The enemy has only 50 points left.
Which essentially allowed the Germans to just win this. And the bunkers clear to fire again, taking out the recon team. And the German bunkers are very powerful.
The enemy is down to the last 25 points.
American riflemen are not really able to do much here. Maybe they get tossed on the Aufglas or almost killing them.
Reconnaissance vehicle is lost.
It looks like the Axis have this one. And this is a good little first taste of Spearhead 3, I think.
Point lost.
And it's going to be quite a learning experience for both you and me, because I can see this view is probably better. This was I could change the player view and everything.
Better munitions.
I guess I could just change depending on who I select. Oh, some Ghost Deutschland, some Panzerknackers actually. It looks like the Axis one was pretty handily. But a nice little check of everything. And I'll see you on the next one, everyone. Bye bye.